AK1 for her sis. They like dance smoke per. How you do that? Use a pro on a track and you kill that.
Hello and welcome to the first BanditsCast. I'm your host Drumyz and I'm here with my co-host Davo.
G'day boys.
So since this is the first podcast, I'm going to break down some rules. It's going to be scuffed. This first episode is going to be scuffed. Mainly because obviously it's the first episode. Don't expect too much, guys. The podcast, we're going to be talking about esports stuff, of course. We're going to be talking about our IRL stuff, like, I don't know. I went out to a party yesterday and some fucked up shit happened. I don't know. We'll just say some shit, what we think is entertaining, just to entertain you guys, and, you know, we hope you just listen and all that shit. So, David, do you want to start off with our first topic?
Fucking oath. Right. Yeah, so recently on Twitch, big fucking fuck around, the DMCA starting to strike Twitch channels for copyrighted music. So just brief summary of like what it is if you haven't heard of it. The actual like record labels that sign certain artists, I'd say majority of artists are actually saying no, you can't use any of this music, and if you do, I think you get 3 strikes on Twitch, and then you get permanently banned. So you can't listen to, I think there are some artists that aren't signed to a label that you can use their music, but it's just painful because majority are like just taken. So pretty much you have to use Harris Heller's stream beats is one a lot of people have been using because it's like not copyrighted, but you know, so it's fucking it's fucking a lot of people, because not only is it as of now all of our previous clips and videos and anything like that we have saved, if they have like any copyrighted music in it and the DMCA strikes it, like I said, 3 strikes and you're out. So a lot of people that have clips that dating back years and years having to go through just archives and archives of clips and videos just to delete them all so they don't get striked and get permanently banned.
Yeah, that's just insane, honestly.
Yeah.
I bet you like all the big streamers and stuff, they have like tens of thousands of clips,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
They're gonna get rid of all that.
And it's content as
That's
well.
just insane. Oh yeah, of course.
I like to look back at, you know, your old clips and stuff and you remember it. It's
definitely is awesome.
yeah, like you can download them all back, but it's not only is it a massive tedious process and B a massive fucking waste of your hard drive space. It's just
yeah, definitely.
it's painful. Like I wish, like it makes sense that it's not like makes sense the DMCA are doing this, but you know, like surely they just do it from now on, you know, like obviously
Yeah.
clips are still there, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna I don't want to go through every single one of my clips and fucking listen to it back. So I think there's a bot called Commander Root, and you can install some plugins, and I'm just gonna delete all of my clips. It'll be easier.
Yeah, okay. So what are you doing with your streams at the moment? Are you listening to music, or are you listening to like, you know, the music you're allowed to listen to?
Yes, I'm listening to Harris Heller's stream beats, which is what a lot of people are listening to. I think it's only about 6 hours long though. The playlist is the problem, and it's all. Let me actually check now. It's 7 hours and 36 minutes long, so they've added some new songs, but it's all lo-fi. So you know,
right.
like if you want to listen to your favorite songs, bro, I have a playlist for all my fucking songs I used to listen to, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know, but it's just painful, you know, like you want to listen to some good fucking music.
You want to listen to your own bangers, you know?
Yeah. And lo-fi is fine, but it's also the same lo-fi, like it's that 7-hour playlist. And I guess if you can listen to NCS, but definitely like, you know, other non-copyright sounds, like those cringy fucking montage kind of songs, but you know, like that's not kind of stream music. Or music that people actively listen to, like you'd listen to on the radio or whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
Also troubles you can't watch videos, eh?
So what have you been playing recently? You been getting into Valorant?
Oh yeah, bro. Well, I've got into Valorant recently. That's been fucking hard for me because I never played CS:GO. Well, I've played CS:GO, but probably like 20 hours played in the game, so pretty much didn't play CS:GO at all. So I'm in with the fucking Overwatch bunch, even though I didn't play Overwatch.
Okay. Would you feel like you'd play competitively in Valorant?
No fucking way. Nah.
Why is that?
Nah, I don't know. I've been able to become I've played competitively in Rainbow Six a while ago now, and Call of Duty and games like that, but it's just too different, bro. It's not like the typical shooter that I'm used to. Like the whole like aiming style is so different to me, and as well, it's like a low DPI game, and I'm a very high DPI player. It's a very slow play style. Nah, bro, not me. You enjoying it?
I mean, I've just been messing around, to be honest. Like, I'll just like stream,
Yeah.
play with like viewers and stuff. I don't know, just like message IRL friends to play. I don't know. I feel I can't get into a competitive game. That's not my thing. I can
yeah.
never play competitively because I like to mess around, and another thing is I don't have really the time to play
Yeah, true.
a competitive game, mainly because of like work and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm sure you can maybe relate to that.
Yeah. I only do a 40-hour work week though. I'm pretty sure you do more than... What do you do?
Yeah, I do. I don't know. It varies because
Yeah, true.
I do 35 hours on one of my jobs, and my other job is like, I'll say I do like 10 hours a week.
Yeah.
Which is like bar work and stuff.
Yeah.
So what do you do
For work?
for work? Yeah.
I'm currently an apprentice painter. Just as a fucking filler for a while, you know, finish apprenticeship, and then I can at least have something to my name, you know, an apprenticeship.
Yeah. So what's the future after you finish that?
Oh, fuck. That's I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna get a business certificate. I want to start a business of my own of some form. I build a lot of computers, so I might go do something with that. Not sure, bro. It really depends.
Merely little local IT person.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking rough with computers and shit like that in business.
Oh, definitely. If you go in the right way, it can do pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you're working for the... Well, what are you doing now then? You're doing...
Me, I do IT for local government, so I'm
Yeah.
basically I'm their runaround man. Like, someone's got a computer problem, they just bring me up. Bam, I'll come help them. I also do all the infrastructure of all the, I don't know, like firewall shit. I just do pretty much everything IT related, computers, phones, everything. I just bought a drone. They let me buy a drone, which is $1,500. So on their money, which is pretty fucking awesome, bro. So there's a social media team for our council. I'm not gonna say obviously what it is, but they wanted someone to fly the drone, and I was their person of interest. So I'm now the owner, or they said champion of the drone. I don't know why. It was in this big email.
Drone, yeah.
They call me the champion of the drone. So yeah, I'm gonna be a drone flying expert in a few weeks' time. So that's gonna be pretty fucking dope, to be honest, man. Like, we got in my town we have like a really big like old mine shaft, and it's like a big like hole in the ground. It's full of water. And it just looks fucking cool. So some drone shots over that. It's gonna be fucking dope.
You have the wackest stories, bro.
Oh man, I have stories of stories, man. And that was only happened like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So yeah.
You own a dingo, bro.
I do own a dingo. Yeah, recently she escaped. We have like a big fence around like my backyard. It looks like a prison, bro. Not even kidding. Yeah, she escaped this morning to go see the pug next door. Next door owns a pug. It has one eye. Yeah, I don't really know how that happened, but anyways, she escaped and, like, you know, went out the road with the pug and all that stuff. But no, owning a dingo, I would say it's pretty challenging. Like, they're like a dog, but they're more, I don't know, it's like a cat and a dog, man. Like, I've got a photo on my Twitter of her sitting on top of a fridge. Like, dogs usually don't do that type of shit. Yeah, their claws are like hella fucking long too. They retract and everything. And they don't bark.
Actually, going back to something that I was just reminded of, with Valorant as well, a lot of the pros are very divided about it, eh? Whether they're enjoying it or not. So I think Summit's comments on it were, he finds it, I could find the tweet, but the tweet off the top of my head is along the lines of, he didn't find it as fun as CSGO, like the spark to play the game, you know? That he doesn't have the drive to play Valorant as he did in CSGO, and he said he didn't know why, and he couldn't quite understand what it was. But, yeah, he didn't enjoy it in that way. And it's also, I think, a very popular opinion is it's just boring to fucking watch on streams, eh? Like,
I don't find it too boring. Mainly because it's like a new game for me.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah, well, watching any new game will be interesting just for that factor. But, I think a lot of people Dr. Disrespect is the one, actually, that's the name. He's the one he's said that it's very boring to stream, so that's why he doesn't stream it. I think a few other people have said that as well. Valorant's, Courage has also said that. Courage JD. Yeah, so it's a fucking, I don't know, it depends. I mean, I feel like watching a very good competitive player at Valorant, if you were also a competitive player, would be interesting to watch. But just for fucking, casual players or people who don't even play it, it's not the most, fucking thrilling thing to watch. Because, the fun of the game is obviously the competition. So if you're not involved in it, like as a viewer, it can get fucking very boring very fast.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like there's a lot of games like that, I would say.
Mm.
Like, I'm not a big fan of watching, like, Minecraft sometimes. I don't know. They have to have, like, some quirky things
It depends who's
to,
playing
like...
it, though.
It really... They have to... I reckon
So I think-
if you're funnier than, like, how good you are, like, the funnier people
Yeah,
get,
yeah.
like, the more views, definitely.
Like, Minecraft creates a very good, very good space for the stream to create content. So there's a lot of different variety of things that happen in Minecraft, stuff to do.
You need to play it with friends.
Yeah,
man.
and you can be
That's
very
just the
creative,
fun.
and you play it with friends, and it just makes like a lot of areas where the streamer can create content. Funny stuff can happen or whatever.
We actually played it, like, a few days ago, didn't we?
Yeah, true, we did. We got
Some
all the boys on
Minecraft.
stream.
What did we even get up to?
Bro, I went
Really?
fishing for a long time.
Hey, I was gonna defeat the Ender Dragon, and you guys were like, "No, we're gonna do it together." Yeah, I got kind of cut. I'll be honest.
Nah, you'd
I just
fucking
want a wings,
die.
man.
Would leave you there.
Oh man. So, who's gonna be the next person we get on the podcast?
Fuck, I thought we were trying to hook up Cloud, weren't we?
We were
And he
trying to
was
hook
like,
up Cloud,
"Nope, I don't
and
want to
he
be here for
dipped.
the first one.
Yeah, so I don't know. He put us on the spot, really.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah,
So,
Ben, I was just like, nah.
that's why
fuck
it's kinda
that. The first one's gonna be a
scuffed.
train wreck. We're leaving them two to it. And then he's gonna show up in the second one, and he's just gonna like pick. It's all
He's gonna
be
see how
fixed.
good this first one, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, I gotta hop on this."
Yeah, literally.
Hell yeah. Oh, wait, did you stream this morning?
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I seen that you were streaming, and then you sent me a message like, "Yeah, let's record this podcast." What were
Oh
you
yeah,
streaming?
no, I was streaming way after I sent you that message.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
Well, yeah.
I was playing. Fuck, what is that shit game? Nah, it's not bad. I think I was playing something with Adrian. Hold on, I'll find it. I was playing Hunt Showdown. There you go. It's like
I've actually never heard of that.
yeah, it's such a weird game, bro. It's like well, I think the very core like ideas of the game is like Escape from Tarkov, but then like basically in the way that you go out and if you die you lose that character and everything on you, or you extract. But that is the only similarity between Escape from Tarkov and Hunt Showdown. So it's like a Western kind of like guns kind of thing, like Winchesters and revolvers and that kind of stuff. And then yeah, it has a heap of like monsters and the creatures though, like mostly PvE. But there's like 12 players in the map and stuff, and you gotta beat bosses and fucking defend. You gotta kill the bosses and get its loot before someone else comes and takes all your loot and kills you and shit. Other players.
Alright, so I'm going to switch up some topics real quick.
Mhm.
For people that don't know, what would you say your position in Bandits is?
Oh, I'm a leader and owner in Bandits currently. So, what I do more accurately would be mainly content coordination. So I do stuff like planning all our videos, like video ideas, organizing people to do it, getting our edits done, getting new content creators, helping individual content creators with their own content. So some people are new to YouTube, so you help them starting off, different stuff like that. I've also worked with, up until now, I've been working with the Cod Team, getting that established, the Cod Esports team. But now they're pretty.
Oh, they've been doing really well recently.
Yeah, they've been doing very well. Fortunately, they're also at a position where they're self-sustaining now. So they have Devi as the Cod lead, and they'll run themselves and get themselves in tournaments and stuff. So that's been a big lift off my chest recently, a big load off. And then even more recently, the Fortnite content creation team. So we both Cloud and I were very opposed to Fortnite pro players in Oceanic, just because there's no competition. Like, if you look at the cash cups, it's so hard to like get players who place well, and the players who place well will want money, and it's like the same people that win it every time. You look at them, and they're already all in, orgs and whatever. So we got a Fortnite content creation team, so they can make, anything from montages and killer highlights and stuff like that to actual like videos and new seasons or whatever, bro. Excited to see.
How
what
long
they
have we
make.
had that team for?
Or that, when were they announced? This week, wasn't it?
Yeah, or
Let's
something
say-
like that.
Yeah, they were announced this week, yeah. As of, well, that doesn't mean anything to... It is currently the 14th to the 6th. So they were probably... Yeah, they were announced very recently, like this week. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing mainly in Bandits. And then, yeah, Cloud runs the whole... Everything else, pretty much.
There's also another owner, Rada Live.
Yeah, so, yeah, me, Cloud, and Rada, I think initially, so when I was a content coordinator, not a leader and owner, it was Smiley, Yui, and Cloud. But Smiley and Yui, just, grew away from it. And it was basically
yeah.
Cloud. I'll let Cloud tell that story, but basically Cloud was on his own leader and owner, and he messaged me if I wanted to lead and own as well. So I did, and we decided we needed a third person, and Rada just happened to be very good suit, very good fit. He already knew everyone from Bandits. He was already in with the community because he used to be here, in Bandits
Alright.
as a content creator. And he was
everything
already in
fit
touch
pretty
with
well.
the esports community, so it was good, yeah. So he's very
Sweet. I'm pretty sure you have a topic you wanted to bring up about esports teams. Is it Viking Army?
Yeah, bro, that was
You wanna talk
interesting.
about
That
it?
was a little while ago now. But yeah, Viking Army died, bro. That's such a rip. So Viking Army were another esports organization similar size to Bandits. They were a good org, bro. I followed them. I was a Viking Army fanboy, like a lot of Viking Army simp. But yeah, and for whatever reason, they didn't explain too much, but you can assume the reasons that it would be, people like time, money, all those kind of things, life, I guess, just happens. So yeah, Viking Army shut down. It was very sad to see.
Do you have any connections with some of the members and stuff that you might want to get into Bandits?
Yeah, we did look at messaging some of them. It's really hard to, like, obviously I'm familiar with a lot of the content creators I had, stuff like that, but I didn't know all of them. Like, how do I say it? Like, it was hard to find them when Viking Army ended, because obviously all the fucking, it goes out of people's description bios and shit, and it's just hard to find them. We talked to a few. Nothing really worked out for like positions we wanted in, but yeah, it was unfortunate, but we couldn't catch many. A lot of them are I don't know, I think a lot of them are just chilling now. A few we contacted were like, oh, we don't want to be in an org for a little bit, we're just gonna go on our own for a bit, and we're like, yeah, it's fine. But yeah, that's what I think. There are a few still looking for orgs, but those ones weren't suitable for us, I guess. We didn't catch our eye, I guess.
Yeah, radio.
Yeah.
For Bandits, like, what projects, like, are you working on right now? Like, any videos?
Projects. Videos. We recorded. What have we recorded? We've done a video that's being edited now, or I guess it might be 2 videos actually. Just fucking around.
Alright, are we
like,
allowed to
mini-games,
say
like,
it now? Do you think it's gonna be uploaded before the podcast?
uploaded before the podcast?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Alrighty, yeah.
That's fine.
Do you
I can still say it.
Do you want to say it? Yeah,
Yeah.
alright, yeah.
So we did a video that was like some mini games of just like which is very very fucking fun. As you can imagine, when it used to be streamed and recorded a lot. And Stick Fight and a few other just small games like that, some mini games. I had some fun in that. And then we have the Fortnite team, content creation team, is actually gonna have a like introducing video, like a team taj, pretty much, which is gonna be we're getting a proper Fortnite editor to edit that, so that should be a pretty good video actually. And then what else do we have coming? Well, we have this, the podcast, and
Yeah.
I think we have we're recording another video tonight as well. That one I won't say. That one's a bit of fun as well though.
So going back to the Cod team, like, what have them guys been up to?
Oh, true. So recently, the Cod team have been entering fucking so many tournaments. Aussie Esports is one of the main ones we enter a lot. So they have been doing, I think recently they won the Gunfight 3v3 tournament, I think. Gunfight being a game mode in COD, obvious. Like, it's, you get random weapons and 3v3, pretty much. But they won the grand finals of that, came first, which was they're pretty stoked at that. I was happy for them.
Was there any like large names they came across and beat?
Yeah, so in that one they beat, there's a lot of other ones that Aussie Esports affiliated, well, not affiliated with, but there's a lot of other, like, I guess people who host tournaments and also have teams. So Nerve host tournaments, have teams, Decked and other games like that. So they beat Nerve, Decked. I think Mindfreak was also in it. They beat Mindfreak. I think that was was that the grand final? I think that Mindfreak came third in that one. I think, yeah, Fury 8. What is this? I think it was Fury 8. No, but Mindfreak came third in that one anyway. And then, yeah, we won the grand final in that one. And then currently, actually right now, as Bandits podcast is being recorded, they're competing in another Aussie Esports one, which is Duos Warzone. That's really they did 2 this time, and below 2.5 KD and above 2.5 KD. So obviously the COD team's in the above 2.5 KD one. So Ciros is the new pickup actually, and Devi are currently in that one. They're doing pretty solid, actually. I think it's your top 3 games is how that works. And then previously they've also Kazma and No Name, who's not with us anymore, but Kazma and No Name have won a lot of gunfight tournaments. I think 2 gunfight tournaments, first place. And then we've also won a Warzone tournament previously, and we also recently Mindfreak had a week where they were just doing challenges every week, and we were entering those, but we struggled in those. So I can't remember exactly what the challenges were. I think, okay, no, so one was like win a game with 15 kills in solos, pistol only. Any pistols, right. I think, but you had to be pistol kills. So you couldn't just finish with the pistol. You couldn't do any damage with anything else but pistols. So C4, everything else was out of it. That one was very difficult. A lot of them are very difficult. Mindfreak actually won all of their own games, which was fucking.
It's like they've been practicing.
Mind you, we've beaten Mindfreak I think 3 or 4 times in tournaments at the moment, but they happen to win all of these challenges. I think one thing it would have come down to, no bad blood with Mindfreak, obviously they're definitely competition. Yeah, they're very good competition. They're fucking usually either beating us or we're beating them. We're usually the top ones in a lot of the tournaments. I think what it would have come down to with these challenges, for us, why it was really hard is because our whole roster, our 5-man roster, is PC players. Their entire roster, I believe their entire roster is console. So even though the game's cross-platform, them playing on console, they'd be likely to meet a lot more controller players, and controller players being generally the more casual of gamers than the PC players. It might have been like it would have given them a bit of an advantage to be able to do that. So I think we had Kazma actually in his first game got 13 kills and a win, I'm pretty sure. Nearly got it. Or actually, I think he might have come, yeah, it was 13 kills and a win. And then that was as close as we got to it. So how it worked is, it was the first one to get it from when they announced it. So the first one to send in.
Oh, right. So
yeah, it wasn't just
that 13. Just it didn't make him like a second place or anything.
Yeah, no.
13.
It wasn't like, yeah.
Damn.
You weren't. It wasn't if you were able to do it or not, because eventually they would have got it. But Mindfreak beat us to do it first, is how it worked. And there was a few of them, and I think, yeah, Mindfreak won every single one. I think 15 he won a heap of them. And I don't recall the names of the other ones, but yeah, a few members. I think 15 he actually won like 2 or 3 of them. He's a Mindfreak player, for clarification.
Right. So with the Cod team, aren't you the one that brought them up?
Yeah. So
And got 'em all
originally,
together?
when we first did, like, well, when I was, yeah, Kazma was the first player, I guess, and No Name, and I found them from my stream, and I ended up doing a tournament with Kazma, and I think we won. Yeah, we won. This wasn't as Bandits. This was just us as, like, individuals, and then we were like, this is fucking sick. And I, at this point, I was only a content coordinator at this point, actually, but
Oh, okay.
obviously I was still close to Cloud, so I was kind of like talking to him about it. I was like, oh, we should get a COD team, it'd be really good. And he was against it for a bit, but rightfully so, because there was not, at this time, there was not many people hosting tournaments. It was pretty much just Aussie Esports, and then not until later in the year would other ones like LPL and that kind of stuff start up, and Dect and Nerve and Nira and all the other known names. But so we picked up No Name and Kazma as the first duo, and we had them for a while because the main tournaments then were Gunfight. This was before Warzone was even out.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so they were doing a lot of Gunfight tournaments, very successful in all their Gunfight tournaments. And then Warzone came out, and that's when our roster expanded a lot more. So we picked up Zooks next. No, we picked up Devi next. Was it Devi? Let me check I believe it would have been Devi next. You read just now. Yeah, so Devi came next, and then after Devi came Zook, his friend, and then Wiz, who's also his friend, and Siros, who's our most recent pickup. And now we have the 5-man roster now. So we haven't competed in any S&D tournaments yet, but there hasn't been really many happening. There's a lot of S&D scrims, but that's pointless. It's just like, it's pretty much just for bragging rights, scrims. It's good practice, of course.
Definitely.
But there's been no competitions with prize money, the stream, or anything like that. So we haven't done much S&D, but we do have the 5-men for S&D if we need it. And they rotate in and out who plays which game modes. Some people specialize in some game modes. So yeah, I'm really happy with the 5-man roster we have now. They're doing very well in all the tournaments they play in.
Awesome. We're gonna go back to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how long have you been in Bandits for?
Oh,
I don't know. I've got no clue how long have you been in Bandits for.
I have no clue how long I've been in Bandits for.
And I'm pretty sure other people would like to know.
Surprisingly recent. Well, considering I'm a lead and owner, I'm surprisingly recent. So, I think it would have been sometime the start of this year. So, probably about 6 months, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say. And then probably a few months into that, I became content coordinator, and very recently, lead and owner. With Cloud and Rada, obviously. That was when we changed it would have been like a month or two ago now, I reckon. So yeah, you've been here longer than me.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I mean, I used to be like a Bandit staff, just to like, some inquiries and stuff. Like, people would DM me, like, how do I join Bandits? Like, it was pretty much easy stuff like that. I would say I did get a fair bit of messages I used to,
Yeah.
but now they've just been dropping recently as I am now.
Yeah, a couple
But
of
as a
those.
content creator, which I should really do some type of content sometime
You're
soon.
streaming, bro.
I have been streaming. I've gotten back into it.
Yeah, I did notice that, yeah.
I'm really enjoying it. Like, before, I had no motivation because of work and
Yeah.
like doing TAFE, which is like
Give me
some
that
study.
spark, eh?
Yeah, so I kind of need that spark of motivation, which I've really gotten back into it. I don't know. I'm gonna keep streaming. That's it. That's the positive vibe. Just gotta keep going. Streaming. I just put out as much content as I can.
Yeah. Well, I've seen you've been doing some IRL streams. That's been pretty cool. I think you've nearly got
I've
banned
been
a few
doing the
times,
drunks.
haven't you?
The drunk streams, yes. We've nearly gotten banned. I'm surprised that we haven't, but it's really for the experiment, really, of Twitch.
Not to
Just kind of see how much we want to do to get banned. I don't know.
not to dob yourself in or anything, but what were the situations you got in that nearly got you banned?
Oh, that night. All right. So we hopped on a lovely website called Omegle.
Oh, you
And
fucking idiot!
So you guys can
That's
basically already tell what pretty much happened. We deleted the I think the VOD's deleted. A clip someone clipped it and I deleted it. You know, I feel like we're fine since like I'm small.
Yeah.
It's not really gonna get picked up by like Twitch stuff and that stuff. Now they've like
It'll be fine, it'll be fine.
imagine
I
like
don't care,
Twitch
so.
stuff see the podcast, bam, dead. Nah. No, I'm pretty sure we're fine. I don't know. We had someone sleep on my very first not podcast. What the fuck? Drinking stream.
Yeah.
Had someone like sleep on my lounge for like a very long time. That was in the frame. You could only see his legs, but he was passed out there for like an hour in the whole entire live stream.
Well,
which is
what
pretty
was the
funny.
TOS stuff though?
The TOS stuff. People are mooning the camera, which is pretty funny.
As you do.
I don't know. It's
Drunk people,
just
bro.
that and Omegle really. I feel like.
What happened to me?
I mean, we play.
Come on.
Hey man, just some. It's
Come
just
on.
some male body part that.
Oh no! There's no way.
Yeah, so that did happen, but there should be nothing of that anymore. So I don't know if we do that sometime. It was pretty funny going on Omegle. I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking hilarious. Like all the people would connect to them. They see like I don't know 7 people sit on this lounge just drinking alcohol, and the first reaction is like, "Holy fuck, there's a lot of yous."
He just had his
I don't
dick
know,
out
it was really
You're
funny.
on the lounge, bro.
Yeah,
no.
dude. It was. Anyways, we didn't get banned from that shit. Surprisingly, I'm pretty sure you can get banned for like sculling drinks on stream or something like that, can't you?
Yeah, I don't know. The alcohol terms and conditions, well, terms of service, sorry, it's kind of weird, eh? Like, because you can drink on stream. There's no way you can't because
it's
people do
like
it all the time.
you can't drink certain amount or something like that, or
Yeah,
they're
I think if
classified
you
as
just-
like self harm or some shit like
yeah.
that.
I think it's what you do when you're drunk. That is more of a problem than you being drunk. Like the actual idea of you being drunk, you know?
Yeah, I remember seeing this clip of some guy. It was a former FaZe member or something like that, and he shot the gun when he was drinking.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen
idiot.
that? Oh, dude, that was insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just
If
it
it's
was
the one
like
I'm
through
thinking
his
of, he got
table or some shit.
fucking so much shit for that, and rightfully fucking so.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because he's being a fucking idiot and playing around with his gun, cocks it, and literally shoots it into the wall by accident,
Yeah.
mind you. But
Like,
still,
what do you could have killed his neighbor. Or, I don't
yeah,
know.
he could have done anything, and it's very fucking dangerous,
What do you
obviously. So, he get banned on Twitch. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he got banned on Twitch. Was he in FaZe? I didn't realize that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like joining FaZe. He was
Oh,
a
yeah.
close like FaZe. He used to be a FaZe. I don't know.
Yeah, well, he basically got fucking ruined by the internet. So
Yeah,
he got,
pretty much.
yeah, he got back. Dare to say more than he deserves, but still, like, you know, fucking. He did an apology
That's
that got
scary.
memed as well. he didn't get away with it, that's for sure.
Meme apology videos. I love it.
What have you been doing in your recent streams? Not the IRL ones.
Well, we did play Minecraft together. I don't know
did.
if you ever watched my stream, but I had $10 hits. So if someone's gonna donate me $10, I was gonna kill anyone they chose.
Oh yeah.
So if we ever play Minecraft in the future, that's gonna be a thing.
Well,
Um,
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm innocent of that as well. Except if you're listening to this, it's actually cheaper in my stream, so I have it as a points redeem. So
oh
you
shit.
know the loyalty points that you earn, I believe it's like, there's also one for me to kill myself, and for me to kill
Oh.
myself, it's like way cheaper than for me to kill teammates. So, but I think I have to do a hit on, I think Taz the next time he's online, because someone redeemed that, but he wasn't online. So Taz, if you're listening,
Dude, I
don't
feel like
join my
I feel like the
Minecraft
waste. It's such a waste to do it on Taz, man. He just jumps off
he
the
just
map
kills
anyways.
himself
man.
anyway, eh?
We should have put a death counter on, man. I feel like he would nearly hit
should,
100
bro.
deaths. Like,
It'd go
Man.
like across the whole bottom of his screen, man.
yeah. But recently I've been playing just Valorant on stream. Really,
Valorant.
I haven't really playing. Oh, except for Osu as well. I'm a fucking freak at that game. We won't get into that one. I don't know. I feel like it's entertaining to watch.
Nah, no.
It's
Nah,
pretty
nah.
nutty. It's
No,
pretty nutty.
It's well, the problem is it takes away the stream of viewer interaction
Oh
because
yeah,
you can't
definitely.
look at your chat. But
Kinda sucks.
I mean, yeah, it would be to an extent. You know, like a lot of stuff is fun to watch. You know, like I could watch you play OC, it'd be fun to watch, until it gets to a certain point. You know, after an hour, I'd probably be crying, just because I'm not doing anything. It's just like
Yeah,
swirling
true.
dots and you fucking tracking and shit.
It was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Fucking oath.
So you've been streaming Valorant recently as well?
No. Well, well, I have a bit.
Actually, I played with the Cloud last night. I did play with the Cloud last night after he finally responded to my tweet about... Dude, that's such a good tweet, man.
Let's not even go into how much Cloud will ignore your messages.
Wait, we should flame him about that when he gets on
That's
this
so
podcast.
bro, that was the funniest thing. So Cloud is well
that's
renowned for never answering his DMs. So I open Twitter and fucking Drumyz has a tweet like, "Oh yeah, Cloud, we should play Valorant sometime." You don't answer my messages, so I'm gonna tweet you. Pretty much was like his idea. And what was the comment? The interaction we had. I wonder if I can find it.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you said like, you said something about like putting it into like a dove and like sending it to his mailbox or some shit.
I wanna find that, bro.
Put a message in the bottle for Cloud.
Drumyz.
Yeah, I said I was gonna go to his house and write a letter and be like, "Dear Cloud, I hope this letter finds you well,"
Yeah,
and like
bro.
mail it to him.
Well, where are you? Cloud lives in Adelaide. Where are you?
I'm in middle of New South Wales, more western area.
Oh, true.
So I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Here we go. I found the tweet. Fuck. Where are we at? Where's my A1 comment? Oh yeah, I said yeah. It's pretty much what you need to do with Cloud. You said if he doesn't reply, I'll post him a handwritten letter to his place. I said to send a dove, and then if that doesn't work, you get write a note and then roll it up, put it in a bottle, and throw it into the sea, and just hope it gets to him, bro.
But the best thing, the best part of the tweet would be please feel free to hit me up in Discord DMs if you're keen. Kind regards, Drumyz. He never hit me up in Discord DMs.
The best part about
I just joined.
is it's not just like, it's not like he just gets so many notifications and doesn't read any of them. It's like he does read it. He just doesn't answer.
Oh, exposed Cloud. Oh my god.
Shit. Alright, well, Cloud will have
title of the
bring us up
podcast.
next podcast when Cloud's here and he'll have a chance to film himself. And if he's not here, we've said it 3 times, Cloud will be here next podcast. If he's not here, feel free to spam his Twitter and ask him why he's being a bitch not going on the podcast.
Yeah, definitely do that. That'll be hilarious. Alright, honestly, I just got like an amazing title for this podcast. I'm gonna say that right now. It's got to be something like Cloud Exposed.
Cloud exposed.
Surely.
Exposed. Nah, that's like the next video.
The next video? No, Cloud Responds.
Cloud respond. Fuck. Drums.
Yeah. I'm really good with these titles, man.
Bro. Yeah. So remember we actually did we recorded a podcast before, didn't we, Drumyz? We had a failed attempt.
We did. So that would be
there was nothing
my
failed
fault
about it. But what happened, Drumyz?
So this microphone, this headset mic I was using to record, it was trash, man. Like you guys could hear like my breathing. I was made like weird mouth noises, which I'm trying my hardest not to do right now. But I got my quadcast set up, man. Something like that. Anyways, I got my quadcast. I hope it's a lot better. So I feel a lot better when I'm recording this, when I'm editing this, because it gave me like, I had to like get drunk to like force myself to edit it. And even like drunk Drumyz couldn't even edit it. I was like, nah, dude, you sound like an idiot, bro. So
bro, I remember just getting messages just like, I literally, bro, I can't. I breathe so much. What?
Yeah, dude.
Messaged me that, bro.
That's literally it. I said some other bad words which you shouldn't say, but dude, I just didn't want to do it. All right, it was so bad. So we re-recorded this.
Drumyz is relearning TOS.
I'm relearning TOS. That's right.
No wee-wees on
Yeah,
stream.
Drumyz 2 years ago was a lot different to Drumyz now. I'll let you know that.
That's a new Drumyz.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I've known Cloud for 2 years. I guess we'll talk about that when...
That's gotta suck.
That's gonna suck. Dude, we have a funny story, man. We like joined teams and shit together, and we met on Fortnite.
You met on Fortnite?
We did.
Well, fuck. That game's just a matchmaker's paradise.
And I will say right now, I did kill Cloud
Killed
in Fortnite. That's how we met. That's how we met.
Time. You probably killed him one time, and that's all he's gonna ever get.
Well, actually, he killed me, and a mate revived me, and then I killed him.
Yeah, but I beat you in Scissors Paper Rock live on stream, so. Alright. Well, I think we've exhausted all our topics for today.
Next podcast, hopefully we get Cloud on.
Cloud on?
Hopefully we get Cloud.
Yeah, I think we've I think Cloud's fucked if he doesn't get on. We've said it that many times this stream. Just so you know, guys, next time Cloud will be on the podcast.
Cloud will be on.
In case we haven't mentioned it.
Yeah, again, Cloud will be on.
If you don't know who he is, I don't blame you. Oh no.
He's some small organizer, you know. Yeah, I hope he doesn't. Cloud, just if you hear this right now, just skip to the end of the podcast. This is the end for you. Everyone else, Cloud's gonna be on.
Anyway.
Alright, I think I've milked it too much now.
So now that we've clarified that, make sure that you sub to the channel, boys. We are going to be doing, hopefully, recording a podcast once a week. Doesn't mean that it will be consistently uploaded once a week, because that's a Drumyz and Cloud problem. But, yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We also do other videos, other content creation videos. We used to do some content creator spotlights. Check out the Twitch live stream fails. That's a great video. Just
that is actually a really good video.
Yeah, that one was good.
Would you like to drop your Twitter as well?
Twitter is DarkoasisX1 because some arsehole has DarkoasisX.
That's messed up. And I'm Drumyz _ because someone took Drumyz. What an arsehole.
What an arsehole. What is it tag?
Anyways, guys, we're gonna end off here. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Catch you, fellas.
Catches.